So as we all know, I'm fully in my beige food era, and if it's not beans, it's pasta. And for today's recipe, I'm bringing you a creamy leek and bacon mac and cheese topped with crispy breadcrumbs. And let me tell you, this was unbelievable. Start by frying your bacon in a pan until lovely and crisp, and then set it aside whilst you cook the rest of the ingredients in that lovely salty bacony oil. Use a little bit of flour to thicken the mixture and pour in your milk and a stock cube, followed by your cheeses of choice, some cooked pasta, the crispy bacon, and finish with breadcrumbs. As the winter months have drawn in and it gets darker much earlier, I need a really good pick-me-up snack to have in the afternoon.
So good.
So when it's 4 o'clock and it's pitch black outside, I make a cup of tea and enjoy one of these protein-rich blueberry banana muffins. They're covered in seeds and they're absolutely delicious. A big old scoop of my favorite Garden of Life raw organic protein powder in the vanilla flavor is what's going to boost up the macros of these muffins. You can make a big batch at the beginning of the week and then your afternoon snacks are sorted. I'm a personal chef and this is my series of what I like to cook for myself after I've had a long day of work and I just can't be bothered. And this time I've teamed up with the Vegan Society to show you how you can live vegan for less. And we're making a creamy butternut squash and sage pasta. Boil your squash and fry sage leaves until crisp, and in the same pan cook onion and garlic. Drain the squash and get it in a blender with the onions, garlic, nutritional yeast and water. Blend until smooth and use this as your pasta sauce. Add in the chickpeas, your cooked pasta, and finish with sage leaves. At this time of year I often find odds and ends of spinach, cavolo nero or kale in the back of my fridge, and this is my favorite way to use them. And I love it because it's not your typical just find it in the back of the fridge and throw it in a pan kind of recipe. It looks more curated and elegant. It's like the kind of thing you'd serve at a dinner party, and the vibrant green makes it perfect for the festive season. So blanch those odds and ends and blitz them up in a blender, and then pour that into a regular risotto base. Whip it up with butter and lemon and serve with a creamy soft cheese and chili. So as many of you know, we both have a big love for beans.
So naturally, our collab had to be a deliciously swirly beanie dish.
And we're keeping it simple with this one, but definitely not skimping on flavour.
Wow, ridiculously good.
These are garlicky rosemary white beans with a crisp lentil crumb.
Start by frying plenty of shallots and garlic.
Stirring through your beans and chucking in a few sprigs of rosemary.
Let it simmer and get thick, and then remove the rosemary and top it with crispy roasted lentils.
Finish with a healthy glug of olive oil and some fresh parsley.
Welcome back to my series of what I like to cook for myself as a personal chef who's had a long day and just can't be bothered. This will take you no longer than 15 minutes to make, and it's a hybrid of 2 of the dishes I've made before in this series. I had half a jar each of roasted peppers and sun-dried tomatoes left in my fridge, so I combined the 2 with some cashews, nutritional yeast, water and salt to make this creamy red sauce. I warmed it through in a pan and then added in my cooked pasta along with some of the pasta water to make it silky, and I was good to go. I don't think there's anything better than the sound of flaky, crisp pastry. And even better when it's encasing a creamy leek and chicken pie. You may not know this about me, but the whole English side of my family are from up north. So pie in all its forms makes me very happy, especially when served with gravy. For this pie, I opted for a creamy base of leek, onion and garlic. And then I used the vegetarian butcher What the Cluck chicken pieces, which are the best alternative for your no chicken pie. Cover it all in pastry and bake it in the oven.